Welcome guys to this quick tutorial. Today we're going to make a histogram which is horizontally aligned in C or C++. So follow my steps and you will understand it well as I'll explain in this chain. So the first step we're going to hash include the library code stdio.h able for printing in the screen, and we also need the main method, that is where the program will run. Okay, before we need to set numbers of bars, so in this case we need 5 bars that would represent our data. So I'm gonna make an array of bars that hold 5 different values. So I declared an array that will hold 5 different values for each different bar. So I'm gonna say the range. So you need to create another array called array remember, which is gonna hold also for these 5 different values, and I'm gonna initialize all these values to 0. So when array remember is equals to 1, it will denote that this bar is active for now. This array remember is holding the state of the bars. So I'm gonna create some loops in the y-axis and also the loop in the x-axis. So we're starting from the top and going to the bottom. Y should be greater than 0 and y minus. For the vertical, we want to print new lines. Instead the loops for this vertical axis, we're going to run for the horizontal axis. So for x, this goes to 0 than or equal to, let's say 50, and x plus. What is going to happen in this loop is what is running in the horizontal axis, and this loop is running in the vertical axis. So this is now our loop. So before loop, we have loop around for 5 times. So int num goes to 5 times. And why are we looping for 5 times? Because we are asking user for the input for the next 5 values of the bar. So for num goes 0, just 5 num plus. Okay, then scan f, that's %d, and we are referring to this array bars, so it's end bars and num. Okay, now so that we have our values, we're gonna check here if bars index. Okay, what is going to be our index? Our index is gonna be int index is equals to, we want a bar that is width of is 10. Okay, it's x, the current value of x divided by 10, where 10 is the width of the bar. Index is equals to y. So we're gonna check if this index referred value is equal to this, equals to y. Then we print a star, print f star. Then we want to remember the coordinate, that's why we added array remember at this current index equals, and one set 1 for true and 0 for false. Then outside this statement we're gonna say else if array remember. We're gonna check if the index is already checked. Index equals to 1. Then we print again a star. Then else we print space. Why space? Because if there's nothing on that point, we're just gonna skip by spacing going to the next coordinate of the wire. So that's the main algorithm of the story. So let's try it in running and see the results. Okay, say 10, 5, 11, okay, 17, 1. As you see, this is our histogram. As you see, it has printed exactly the lines according to the maximum set. Here 10, if you count them, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the corresponding 5 is corresponding to this bar, and corresponding 11 is corresponding to this bar, and corresponding 17 is this one, and 1 is this one. This is how we make a histogram in C language. Or if you are running C++, same, because you just say hash. You can leave it like this, or you just say hash include IO string, or then using namespace std. This namespace is where we're going to say print. Now we're going to change everything here. From scanf, we're going to say scene and remove this with like this, and printing, we replace this with count, and also all of them with count. Here also. And also you have to say count and line.